Hello and welcome to Let's Try. We're trying poke all toads. I was honestly just like instantly charmed by the animations for this game, and in fact, I was following. I think the artist or the dev on Twitter, and they did like this little goofy animation of just one of their characters being excited about reaching a new like milestone of followers, and it tickled me so much. I had to check this out. Honestly, it was really good. Just glancing from the trailer, it does look like there's like a lot of really fun animations in here, but this might also be a decent strategy game, so we're gonna check it out. Play intro. Yes, let's see. Let me illustrate what I'm talking about here. We got frog, and we got fairies, and we can move with arrow keys. What? Okay. And we're poking the frog, and that is the game. And then we reach the flag. I love that. You know, simple. I can understand this. Even a fool like me can understand poke the frog. Okay. Toads don't like being poked. It makes them upset. Sleeping toads are very tired though. They won't mind one poke or two or nine. Okay. So we poked a toad. Okay, we only need to poke it once though. And then we have like switches. This is a once switch. Okay, so we got a little bit of logic going on in this game. That's it. That's things are gonna progress. I'm sure things are gonna get a little bit more complicated as we go on. I really actually like the little frills and elements of juice and animation in this game. Like it's obviously got a simple look, but I think it's deceptive. I think that the artist is actually like really competent at like capturing little characterisms and little bounces and wiggles and stuff like that. It's fun. Not all toads are asleep. Okay. I'm coming to get you, Toad. I'm coming to poke you. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Not a strategy game. Maybe an action puzzle game, actually. Green danger. Backdoor escape. Okay, so frogs can try and grab you. They don't like to be poked. Why'd you do that? I want to see what happens when you get caught. Wow. Damn. All right, game doesn't mess around when it comes to death. You just die. You just get eaten. Even like, you know, notice like the frog tongue like hitting a wall and it's got a little bit of squish to it. I appreciate that. Don't know about the music. I find the music chill but underwhelming. Fairies never act alone. Oh, I've been acting alone. Look at that fairy. They're buff as hell, yo. Stop time. Switch. Okay. Kind of almost wish it was just like number keys though. This feels a little bit like extra. The buff arms fairy, it tickles me. I love it. Under pressure. Sorry, you can see my cursor there. No reason to see the cursor. The game is paused while switching fairies, but you can also switch without pausing. Aha, that's what I want. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. I like that. Haha. No! Okay. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, she's dead. All right, fine. Well, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I get it. That makes sense to me. I don't know about you. Did you all catch the secret hint there? Lock the gates. Okay. Or we'll lock the gates. Are you stuck? Restart the level and try again. Oh, but the R key is so far away. How many frogs do I need? Well, that didn't seem like too much of a problem, honestly. Oh, we're almost at the apricot. Is it an apricot or a peach? Feel free to argue angrily in the comments. Did I not change the level here? Cooperation. This YouTuber doesn't even know the difference between a peach and an apricot. Without blue fairies, level cannot be completed. Yeah, right, because I'm the only one that can... The blue fairy is the only one that can poke the frog. Poke. I'm assuming this is going to be a problem. Oh, no! Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. Some clever stuff going on here, actually. Okay, so what we're going to do now is switch to buff fairy. And that's going to buy us enough time. Because we can still win with only the blue fairy. Sidestep. Alright, alright. Upset toads attack only the fairy who angered them. Justice will calm a toad down. But catching any fairy will also work. How do you catch a fairy? Okay, I think I understand. So, like, if I poke it and then get the frog to grab the other fairy, now the frog's gonna be pacified. I think that's the lesson there. Selective feeding. All right. Okay, I get it. I get it. We want the frog on the right to eat the fairy on the button. No, we don't. Do we? Are these up or down? I can't even tell. We can't move this, so let's see what happens if we get them the frog to eat that fairy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we want the frog on the right to eat the fairy on the button. And then they will bring up the wall, and then we will be protected against the frog on the left. And the frog on the right is pacified after eating a fairy. Gotcha. Scheming with the door woman. Game kind of gives me a little bit of... I'm not even going to make that comparison because people are not going to appreciate it. Always have a second plan. Okay. So... Also, I'm pretty sure... Whoa! Oh my god, that's just a game over? That's fun. I actually love that the fairy just disappears. So I'm assuming I want to poke this frog first. Then we're going to trap that frog. So that frog is done. We're good with that frog. We don't have to worry about that frog anymore. So now the problem here I see is that I need this fairy here in order to make sure that my blue fairy can get back. So So what I need to do, there's enough space here. I'm sure I can like get back without, you know, like I just need to deke them a little bit. And then we can just, yeah, like that's fine. All right, I don't know what the lesson was there, but I think it worked out. Travel to the coast. Got some really nice little artwork on these. Like, it's a nice little touch. Uplifting. Every fairy has an important job. The strong fairy can pick up, carry, and throw other fairies. Really? Like, look at that. I saw that in the trailer. I was like, that is hilarious. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's like the gormless smile on the blue fairy as they're being like carried like a freaking what are those things called? Like door plow. What are they called? Like we're about to a battering ram. That's it. She's being carried like a battering ram, and we're about to like smash face. So how do we throw? Uh-oh. Okay, so we can throw over there. Let's do that. There we go. You know what the game actually kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Lost Vikings. That's gonna be that's a little bit of a reference that very few people will appreciate. But like I liked that game a lot. I keep meaning to come back to it and maybe doing a playthrough for the channel, but it is really tough. Like you really have to care with Lost Vikings, but it's a really good old PC game. It was on the SNES as well, I think. Dreaming to fly. Blue fairies are the only ones who can finish levels. Now I got that. So we have 2 buff fairies. Can we carry? Oh, we can carry 2 buff. Oh, I see. So, okay, I got it. I got it. We need a buff fairy over there. Oh, God. She's dead. How are we going to do this, actually? Because we need the blue fairy over there. We can't... She's asleep right now, so we can't switch to her. Like, we need to wake her up, right? So let's go get... Oh... There's something about losing a level while you see the blue fairy just head to space, which is really funny. I guess once we've got her off there, we can just switch this. So then we're gonna throw her over there, and we're gonna throw a buff fairy over there. We're gonna stand on this. Yep. I kept trying to switch to her and I couldn't. I tried like 3... Oh my god. I tried like 3 times to press the button and it just kept not working. Oh my god. Just switch. Switch before walking up. All right. The game is a little bit mind flooding. Just a little bit mind flooding. All right. So this is correct. We're gonna stand on this button. We're gonna poke the frog. Then we're gonna switch to this, and I'm gonna use spacebar just to ensure that we're doing it all correctly. There we go. That's what that time pause is for. They knew the game was mind flooding, and so the time pause is for goons like myself that cannot think of 2 things at the same time. Okay, all right, I understand. I understand, and I understand why I have done this incorrectly. Okay, we need to throw over there, and then we're gonna poke the frog. We gotta jump over here, and then poke the other frog. And we're gonna come over here and pick up our fairy. I like the, even just like the little, the wing shake or flap that happens occasionally. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Leaps of faith. This is actually a decent little puzzler here. So what? Oh yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Wee. How long can that tongue go? Oh right, I have to poke this frog too. How much demo is there here? I can definitely see this concept going a long way, and depending on how many curveballs they throw in here, could be really cool. Could be a lot of game. Whoa, that went a lot farther than I thought. So we can wake fairies up, and then we're gonna daisy chain them. The little stretch animation is cute. This game is... Oh. I needed those. The game is cute. It's really cute. I really appreciate all of the stuff it's got going on. All right. Throw the buff fairy. Do not press the button. I guess I can't throw it left. So what we gotta do is we gotta throw, whoops. We gotta go right first and then poke this frog and then it won't matter. There we go. Then we poke the frog. How did we arrive at this like game concept? Poke the frog. It could have literally been anything, and I think that's why it's poke the frog. Bodyguards. No need to rush. Wait for the right moment. Interesting. What are those boxes? Like, what are these for? Are these anything? I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think I know what we want to do. So we're gonna have to obviously poke these frogs. I think if I do this right, then I could pacify both frogs. Yeah, that's what it means by like wait, because now that frog is pacified. And okay, so we just want to do the same thing over here, basically. Honestly, a little tricky. I really have to get my controls right. But, you know, clever. I appreciate what we're doing here. Caution is for fools. Experimentation is key. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think I understand what we're doing here. I'm thinking maybe weight has something to do with this. So let's try jumping, like going on the pad with two fairies at once. No. Okay. Can we move while we're flying? No, that's not it. Hmm. I wonder... This is gonna seem goofy. I wonder if we can throw the fairy while we're flying. No. No, we can't. Experimentation is key. I tried like running into it. Huh. Okay. Curious. You know what? Let's do something else. I keep trying the same thing over and over again here. What is this? Where does this go? Wow. Oh my god. I'm wondering, does every fairy go on the jump pad the same way? Huh. I cannot get this jump pad to do anything different. Hmm. And they showed me a graphic of the jump pad like going to different spots. Like one jump pad can go to different areas. Can I go over here? I can go over here. Oh, interesting. Okay, what if we just do this? Maybe we don't care about the jump pad? Because then we're just gonna... Well... Hmm. I do not understand. Instead of experimentation is key, I wish they had just taught me what I needed to know here, to be honest. Tell you what. Can we get a fairy to sit on this button? And then now there's no wall there, so now we can try this. We can do this without dying. We needed to do that anyway, right? Wow, damn. Okay, so does this work differently now? No, it doesn't. It works exactly the same. At least I can try without dying. I noticed there are different pips around the arrows. So I'm kind of wondering. I feel like these are consistent. I feel like these must be consistent. Like I don't know. Does it feels like maybe it lied to me when it showed that like different jump pads can be used to go to different places. But here's the thing, right? We can finish the level. I think you really the point of this was that to teach me that the pips around the jump pad indicate like power, how strong they are. And to avoid those jump pads. I feel like that illustration was the part that really tripped me up because it showed that you could go to different places with using the same jump pad. Busy fairies have important things to do and cannot be controlled. Can you do something for me? They can't be controlled, but they can be grabbed. And they're still reading the book. That is amazing. I love that. Okay. Okay, so they can't be controlled, but they can be picked up and put on buttons. And that is really the point. Whee. Oh, I see. So now we can grab this fairy over here. But, why? Oh, I get it. I understand. Wait, why did I need to do that actually? Huh. There's tons of fairies. I don't know why I needed to bring one over like that. Repeated offense. I'm guessing at some point I need to poke a frog multiple times. Like, how many frogs do I need? Only one frog. Oh, I get what's going on here, actually. So, we need this frog to eat all of the other fairies. So... yeah, so we need them to eat all of the fairies so that we can actually end the level. There we go. Okay, I gotcha. Things are gonna get complicated, I can tell. Ooh, bonus pressing issue. I'd like to see what, like, this game at its hardest looks like. Bonus levels are optional challenges. You don't need to beat them to advance. Keep in mind their difficulty can be a bit higher. That's what I want. That's what I like. Okay. So, first thing, a good thing to do is to figure out where everything is, what everything does. We have our buff fairy. The issue, though, is that we need to go to 2 different places. We can open up that gate below. All right, so I think what we need to do is we need to get this fairy to, whoops, throw this fairy on the button, just for now. And then we're gonna throw blue fairy over here. They're gonna poke this frog. So that's our first frog poked. And then that also brings the switch down. So we can come over here. That was not it. That was not it. Because I need to take the fairy, the reading fairy off the button before I come over there. Okay, so there's a couple moving parts here, obviously. But I think we got the first part right. Now, where are we going to put this fairy? Because undoubtedly there's somewhere we need to put this fairy before... well, there's no other button. There's no other button, so like what does it matter? Oh, I see. No, I see. I understand. Okay. So then we're going to grab the fairy. This was actually good. I understand what was going on here. Because then when we go over here, we're going to need this frog to eat a fairy. Done. Not even a problem. I'm sure it's going to get much tougher than that. All right, let's do this last level here. This might be the end of the demo, but either way, it's going to be the end of the video. All right, so we've got a bunch of switches. Obviously, we do not want... oh, why did I do that? That was so stupid. We want to stand on this button and relieve the buff fairy so they can grab the reading fairy. Now, our goal is here, but we do have a lot of jump pads. Hopefully, no matter where we go, we can always jump. I'm wondering, this is actually trickier than the last level in some ways, because it's clear to me that we're going to trap some frogs. We're going to trap the frog on the left, and untrap the frog on the right. So it seems to me we're going to need the frog on the right to eat this reading fairy. I'm just going to try this. Do they end up on the button? They do perfectly end up on the button, and actually that's gonna ruin everything. So let's grab this fairy and just like genteelly put them down. Oh, you know what? Let's put them on the button. That's perfect. They'll be on the button. Now we can, we're free to move around. I guess I'm gonna go to the left first. Oh, interesting. I can't, oh, right, I can do it this way. I assume that means that these are down permanently now. Yes. In fact, that might not have been the play. No, it is the play because we're going to use this blue fairy to pull that switch. I'm pretty sure it's the buff fairy that's going to get eaten. So we're going to get into position here. And we're going to get ready to poke this frog. And we need to be like perfect here so that I can throw the fairy on the button before I get eaten. No! Oh, that was close. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. How are we going to poke the frog on the right? How are we going to poke the frog on the right? Wait. Yeah, how are we going to poke the frog on the right? Did I screw this up? Was I supposed to do the frog on the right first? How could I have done the frog on the right first? That doesn't make any sense. I can't make this. Yeah, I can't make that throw. This is a thonker, yo. If we bring, first of all, okay, if we get off the button, do those come down? Those do come down. That is worth noting. That's interesting. Okay, I think I see it actually. We don't need to use those red guards to stop that frog. Instead, we should... I think I see it. I think I see the solution here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab blue fairy, throw them down there. No! That's 100% not what we want. This is a tough one. How are we gonna do this? I guess we could throw the blue fairy to the right, and then also the reading fairy to the right, and then get the reading fairy eaten. I think this is it. Right. So then we're going to poke the fairy. There's a lot of ways to do this. There's possibly a way to do this. No, we need that reading fairy eaten. There's no way about it. There's no other way to do it. Because then they're no longer on the switch. That frog is now pacified. So then we come back over here. So now the problem is how... No, there's no problem. There's no problem. I think that's it. I think that's it because this is not a problem. That's actually what we want. And I'm actually just gonna get position our buff fairy like that so that they get eaten when I activate the goal. There you go. Okay, that was tough. That was actually tougher than the bonus challenge. Is this the end of the demo? Congratulations. Yes, that is the end of the demo. This was a small part of the adventure. 100 levels, more fairies, more toads. Oh, let's poke the toad, not poke the fairy or the frog. More mechanics. I really like this game. It's definitely a thinker. It's got some cleverness. It's got some charm. It's got some novel mechanics I haven't seen a bazillion times before, and I'm kind of I really appreciate all of that. Wait, what? There was stats there? There were stats there. I wanted to see some of the stats. Oh well. Oh, there's some. They're gonna throw some bonuses on us. You know what? I'll leave those as a mystery. You should check out the demo yourself. See if you can get to those bonuses and beat them. And yeah, you'll find the link in the description. Of course, you can check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.